Hey Taurus, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Blue Mountains Tarot. This is going to be your general reading for the first half of December. Please keep that in mind. General readings may or may not resonate with everybody. Just take the messages that do. I'm currently away on vacation, so just getting some time to rest and rejuvenate, do some readings of course. And yeah, thank you so much everybody for all of your support, your likes, your shares, your comments, contributions to the channel. I appreciate that. Let's take a look here. There is that new hype feature in the comment section. If you like the video, you'll see it. If you hit that, it helps the channel to grow. It helps all small channels. So I appreciate if you feel like hitting that. Let's take a look here. What's the message for Taurus for the first half of December? What's going on with you guys? Wow, we got a lot of cards here, but let's take them. Okay, let's see. You're waiting, okay. You have the Eight of Swords. So first off, there's a lot of maybe overthinking or thinking a lot about when something's going to change for you. I feel like some of you are kind of saying like, where's the party? Like, where's the fun here? Three of Cups with the Page of Pentacles. This is something that I feel is going to bring you into the right environment. I think some of you are feeling stressed about something or wondering like, when are things going to lighten up for you? When are things going to get more enjoyable? You have this High Priestess and you have the Six of Swords. Now, sometimes, I don't know why I'm getting this, Taurus, but I feel like intuitively you know that things are very temporary. I feel like this Three of Cups, you know, parties don't all last, you know, they only last for the night or whatever. They're temporary. And the Six of Swords is here saying like, intuitively you're going to outgrow something. Intuitively, you know, you have like a bigger role to be playing, or you have something more that you want to learn out of it. I think some of you are outgrowing the social circles, the people, the situation that you're in. It feels like, yeah, that's fun, but I need something much more deeper than that. And I think that some of you are sort of not of like, you're steering clear a little bit. It's like as much as I was saying here, like, where's the fun? It's what you would consider to be enjoyable, what your social circle is, what fun is to you. You know, some people it involves a whole night of drinking and partying and music and nightlife. Other people, it's a quiet book with somebody else or a walk on the beach or whatever. It can vary for everybody. But I feel like you're looking for something to take you out of this Eight of Swords sort of like entrapment almost of like getting your mind off of something. That's the Blue Jays, by the way. I don't have my bird oracle with me, but maybe some of you want to take a look at the spirit animal of the Blue Jay. I think they're very big on communication. There's something here that, how can I say? I don't even know. I know what I'm feeling, but let me just try to put this into words for you. You could be waiting or expecting something to show up for you, to highlight your life, to make you feel like maybe it's this High Priestess. I need to clarify that. But I feel like something is saying there's something where you have to find, it's like let go, find your own path. Tell me about this High Priestess. Hold on. The Temperance. Tell me about the Six of Swords with that. The Ace of Wands. Okay, so that's the thing, is like you have the ability here to create change, to sort of experience what is it that you're kind of bringing to the party, as I would say here, rather than waiting for somebody to highlight you. It's like, when is a partner going to show up? When is something going to show up in Taurus's life to make you feel kind of special in a way, to make you feel like you it's like you want to feel something that other I don't know that it's like waiting around. I think the Six of Swords is saying like you're spending time in your thoughts here, Taurus, looking for this socializing, or this group of people, this thing that is going to make your life fun and exciting. But that's only temporary. This isn't going to highlight you in the same way that you decide to create what it is that you're trying to change in your life. I know that sounds very all over the map, but there's something here that's saying have a little bit of patience because you're growing. It's like growing pains. Have a little bit of patience for things to kind of catch up to you, to grow up with you, to rise up to your level. Because I feel like some of you, the reason why you're not getting what you want is because it's not at your level. You're hanging out in, it's like you've outgrown something, and yet you're still maybe entertaining it. It's like a friend of mine who's like still going to bars, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not judging it, but he's like so over it. And it's like, well, then why do you keep going? Why keep going if you don't like something? They're not your people. It's not your scene. It's too late. It's too drunk, but for some reason it's like he's waiting for something to make him feel good. And I feel like there's something here, Taurus, that you're going to do it yourself, the Nine of Pentacles. This is something that I think you may be better off removing yourself, Six of Swords, to sort of allow the right things to fall into place for you, or the right healing to take place so that things show up. Because I don't know that these people are necessarily of a healing nature. And maybe the bar example is a good example. Maybe some of you are literally facing that. You're in the wrong, or you're in social circles that are just not elevating you the way it's like you have these higher hopes, higher wishes, higher expectations, and it feels like you were being let down a little bit. It's like somebody who's all ready to go out and all ready to go out and party, and then the party's canceled, or you're all ready to go out and then you have like this underwhelming. So I think you're sort of looking for something to overwhelm rather than underwhelm. And I feel like some of you are just saying like, okay, you have to maybe create some more changes. There's something that's very good for you here. And I think you have a lot of your own healing, if you will, that is going to serve you in what it is you want to bring forward, what it is that you want to change, what do you want to create. So it's kind of like if you don't like something that's taking place around you, then come up with the higher perspective, come up with the greater solution, come up with a better idea. And it's like somebody, I feel, Taurus, there's a lot of unutilized energy here, unutilized, it's like somebody who may be saying like, when is someone going to make me feel better? When is someone going to make me feel bad? I got to find the right doctor. I got to find and it's like you keep getting disappointed and disappointed and disappointed. And it's like you are going to be your own healer. You're going to find solutions and find the right people that match up with what it is you need. Okay, I'm not giving medical advice, but I'm just saying that it's like underestimating the potential within yourself of what it is in your life that you need to create or that you want to change, and it's something that you could actually do very well at. So this could be applied towards something of maybe the work that you do. Maybe there's an idea out there that you're like, when is someone going to come up with this idea? When is someone going to make my life easier? When is and it's like you're going to be that change, that person, that idea It's you. The reason it's not coming is because I think some of you might be either stressing, or I'm going to ask about this, Eight of Swords. Because you see, this is how I know you're getting underwhelmed. You have a page. This is someone saying, where's all the money? And I show up with $1, my dollar coin. It's not going to get you very far. You can't even buy a drink for this. So it's like, there's something here that, but these offers or these things are still meant to change you. The fact that they're not what you're looking for is what's creating the change. This is what's making you move on. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. One sec. There's like birds or something. I thought it was a person for a second. What's this Eight of Swords for Taurus? You're waiting for certain things to fall into place, and they will. I think that you have a lot of, but there's something about letting go of something that's underwhelming you or disappointing you, or the fun doesn't last very long. Love. Queen of Cups. So I'm gonna go down that rabbit hole for a second here for some of you, because this could be around relationships and love. This could be around, again, going to, I keep using this the example of bars. Going to a bar hoping to meet Mr. or Mrs. Right, and you're like, that sucked. And going online, and it's like, when is someone going to impress me? When is someone going to make me feel good? When is someone going to, and these are not the right environments for you. It's about moving on and letting go of the outside expectation in order for you to find the love within yourself first. Also, what is it that you're bringing? Because you could actually, and again, not to sound over, arrogant or conceited, but High Priestess is a very valuable individual. It's somebody who has a lot of talents or a level of standard, let's say. Somebody who's classy, somebody who knows what they are needing out of life. And it's like, I don't know, I don't want to say you're complicating things for yourself, but the Six of Swords is saying, Taurus, move on to something that's much easier, that's calmer, that's more low-key or more easy going for you. And this is where the magic happens, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance. This is where, healing or intervention or something of a good nature shows up for you. Divine intervention is what I meant to say, because you have the High Priestess with the Temperance is like the angels, and it's like things that come and go into your life that were meant for a reason, a season, or a lifetime. But right now you're to work on something to independently, to focus on continuing to build yourself, continuing to heal yourself, continuing to strengthen the areas of your life, so that when that person, maybe I'm going to ask about love, but maybe someone has showed up and they didn't feel that you were ready. Have we ever thought about that? And this is where it's saying, if you focus on that, hold on, I don't know, my lighting is messed up. Tell us about the Queen of Cups. Tell us about this Eight of Swords for Taurus. Oh my God, Ace of Cups. This is new love, new beginnings. You want a big cup of love. So it's interesting. It's really interesting. And I've been in this predicament, hyper focused on where is that person? When is it going to happen? When you simplify things and release this or let it go and let it happen, this is maybe when something good shows up for you. But Nine of Pentacles is being okay in your own skin, focusing on your own independence, on working, doing the things that you love to do, enjoying life, doing things, being okay in your own company. not needing to be around people all the time, or stimulation or validation or whatever that is. Tell me about this Three of Cups. What's the Three of Cups? I want to say don't compare yourself to others. Don't look at others and then say, I wish I had that. Four of Pentacles. What is going on back here? Jeez, there's like something in the trees. Four of Pentacles. You're being protected. Yeah. Guys, Taurus, I think that some of you, it's like that thing, rejection is God's protection. Rejection is direction or redirection, God's protection. Some of you are actually dodging the wrong, like these wrong people. You're dodging bullets. Some of you are sort of being, again, I said divinely intervene, or you're being divinely protected by the things, the stimulation, the people, the environments, the roles that other people are around you, and it's not necessarily the right match. And so I think some of you are expecting more out of something, but it's not the right connection for you. Yeah, you're being, it's like, remember to safeguard your energy at this time, Taurus. Protect your money potentially. Save your time, save your money, instead of wasting it going out or whatever you're wastefully spending it on. Socializing is something in this scene here. It feels like it's hot for a moment energy. It's like hot potato. It's hot in the moment. It's like the next stimulating thing or the next stimulating person. And it's kind of like you may want to just protect your energy, protect your time, protect your health, protect yourself at this time. Use protection. Just saying. So some of you, there's this thing here about somebody that could be saying, I'm giving so much of myself, or I'm giving, I'm open to sharing so much. Why am I not getting the reciprocation, or why am I not getting it in return? So let's take a look here. What's going on with relationships or love, this Ace of Cups and the Queen of Cups? I think some of you are going to find it, but you've got to be okay on your own. The Knight of Pentacles, okay. So it's slow. There's no doubt there. It's slow. Again, there's a protection around that. Knight of Pentacles is like, some people approach slowly in your life, Taurus, because they're also protecting their own energy. They're approaching with caution. They want to get to know somebody. They don't want to rush it in and throw everything on the table at once and fall in love. It's more of a process to somebody here. Ten of Swords. This is a very painful ending. Why did that come out for Taurus? The Five of Swords. So some of you are still kind of, first of all, it's like you may feel like you're running out of time. You may feel like I'm at the end. It's like slim pickings. But some of you are still in some kind of conflict or dealing with the infliction or the pain of an ending. And there's something that I think In saying that, it doesn't mean that you can't be ready for new beginnings or new love, which I think many of you are. In fact, you are. There's a lot of sword energy here. There's a lot of like, why is this so hard? Why is this so difficult? Why is there so much conflict? How come it's easy to end but not to start? It's almost like relationships for you end very quickly, or they end in a very painful way. And it's like, but yet it's so slow to have a beginning, to find. It's because you're being protected here, Taurus. I think there's something greater for you, and it's not at that party. This is about creating your own sort of magical life, if you will, as cheesy as that sounds. It's about creating your own independence. Where in life can you change a few things? And I mean that in like a sort of fine-tune things a little bit to create more balance. What's the healing advice for Taurus on this? The Knight of Cups. Okay. Now, the healing advice for you is like the Knight of Cups is not a committal energy. So this could go both ways. It's either saying have little expectations of people or situations right now who come in, especially if somebody's rushing you, or, you know, it's like things happening that's why things are not happening fast, because you already were told over here to like go slow. And so, but it's coming in when it's supposed to, and some things are meant to happen very, very quickly, reason, season, or a lifetime when you meet somebody. But that's also saying here that if it's not committal, then know that. Don't expect, like I said, you're getting underwhelmed. There's something here about expecting a lot, expecting that somebody would give more or something would offer you more, and it's uncommittal. It's like expecting a full-time job and realizing it's occasional part-time hours, and you're like, this isn't gonna feed me. So sorry guys, one sec. My laptop here is making... Okay. Anything around all these swords, I think you're gonna find the right connection for you, Taurus. I think that what's the healing advice around all this sword, stress, and pain? The Death card. So this is about a new beginning for you. It's about the end of all of that, making sure that you've grown from that. What have you learned? The thing is like maybe some of you are repeating older lessons, or repeating old patterns rather. Have you fully ended something and be prepared for the transformational change that's taking place? I think some of you, it's not that love is not around you. It's not that relationships are not available per se, but it's almost, I think I said this earlier in your reading, that there could be some growing pains, that some of you are still, you know, it's like we're hanging out in the energy that's no longer suitable for us. It's sort of what we're used to. It's not allowing the growth, the transformation, the change to move you into other environments, other energies, other groups of people, other things. So there's something here that's dead and gone, death and rebirth. And I think here that whatever you think was meant for you, or whoever you thought was meant for you, and you're not getting what your wants or your needs being met here, it's because it's protecting you from wasting any more time or wasting any more energy. I feel like the thing that you have on the other side here is your nine of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Neither of those cards need anybody. They're good. They're good on their own. They're at peace. The Temperance. They're going with the flow. They're focusing on their well-being. They're focusing on a healthy give and take of when they need to share or receive or give. And if it's not for your highest good, as somebody once told me, my old coworker, colleague, boss, she said, like, you thought this person, Alex, was going to be for you, but if it's not for your highest good, then it's not. And it's like, I think that's something here too, Taurus, is that it might take a little bit longer, Knight of Pentacles. It might take a bit more time because this is something that's of a higher vibration, a higher person that's meant for you, that's got a little more depth to them. Because this King of Wands is definitely not necessarily the deepest of people. Maybe on a business level, maybe on an entrepreneurial level, this person can give you a ton of advice or knows how to do a business, but do they know how to do a relationship? Maybe in the short term, they know how to wine and dine and make you feel great, but then it's like, wait till things get difficult. So I think it's sort of like waiting for the right opportunity, the thing that's truly meaningful, and it's going to take time. I hate to say it, but as they say, it's lonely at the top. So as you grow, as you elevate, as you develop yourself, continue on that path, because some of you may be looking back saying like, oh, remember that, like that looks like fun, or that was fun, or that was your scene, or whatever this old thing is, and it's like different for you. It's time to move on. Six of Swords. It's time to, and not only move on, the Death card is saying like it's time to transform. It's time to shed that shit and be done with it once and for all. So there's something here that you're still playing in that battlefield of old pain, old scenarios, old people, and then stressing about it. I used to do this. I used to do this with the online community. I'm like, why is it so hard? Why? I just got off. I don't even bother. It's hard because it's not the right type of people for me anyways. So like, it's like I'm just going to live and grow and do my thing, and if I meet them organically in my walking day-to-day life, perfect. But the internet drove me absolutely crazy on online apps and dating apps. It was maddening. And so I feel like there's something here about maybe some of you got to get off that. It's like, do you want a digital connection or do you want a spiritual connection? High Priestess wants a spiritual connection, male or female. Somebody who has values, somebody who works hard, somebody who's doing the work. It's not necessarily about the working hard at a job. It's doing the work in themselves. Independence. Okay, we got to go because it's 27 minutes. Holy cow. Taurus, I want to wish you guys a great day. Thank you so much for all of your likes, shares, your comments. I appreciate it. I hope that helps, and I will see you soon. Take care.